Hello, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and it's time once again for another postcard of the week. And this week I have a real photo postcard, unused. It was it was never mailed. It might have been mailed in an envelope to somebody, or it just might have been in a stack in the there by the album of postcards that would have been there in the front room. But I want you to look at this cool card that I can tell my little pencil note. I bought this in 1981, several decades ago, and I paid 50 cents for it. This is what real photo postcards used to be sold for. They were called black and whites by the dealers, and a lot of times they were just left at home. And they brought their colored cards, they brought their greetings, and those are what were popular. But this is a wonderful card. It's in wonderful condition, just good pointed corners and edges and everything, and it's full of detail. And that's the fun thing, to look at this great card from Springfield, Illinois. Has nothing to do with Abraham Lincoln, except Abe used to live in Springfield and his house is still there and so forth. And he's buried there too. But this is Sharon Place, and it's I believe it's South 4th Street in Springfield. And as near as we can tell, looking it up on Google, it's probably a parking lot or might even be a police academy building today. I would guess it either burned down or was torn down or what, but in its day, this is just an incredible put together home. Probably somebody had a good idea of what they wanted to do, but it's just full of architectural features, including columns on the front, the Corinthian type columns, smooth, not fluted columns themselves, but just look at the round turreted end to that two-story or three-story structure. But the turreted end is here on to the right, next to the neighbor's house. And it's just full of windows and leaded glass tops of the windows. You can see on the second and third floor, they had the leaded glass. There's just lots to look at and to think about it. And what a cool house. But it says Sharon Place. It doesn't say Sharon apostrophe S, so I don't think Sharon lived there. But what it was, we have no idea, or I have no idea if it was what it might have been the home of, or the individual, or a group, or something more to be discovered. And I hope somebody familiar with Springfield will email and tell us more about it. And if I get some good replies, I'll be glad to share it and show it all over again with their details of sharing with us. But enjoy seeing this great building, home. Might have been in the middle of the block since the address is 820. We just don't know. But it's cool and different, and you can see the awnings on the front. They were protecting the porch area from the sunshine, and this was all, of course, pre-air conditioned days. Look at the second floor window above the front entrance. One of those windows been pulled up for a little air there. Uh, just lots of things to look at and to study and to think about if you have architectural leanings and like the look of it. Would have been a wonderful place to drive by or to park and just admire. Thank goodness somebody made this great card, and it has survived to this day. Well, I don't know much more about it or to tell you or share with you, but hope that somebody will be able to add to our knowledge of this and get back to us. I'll be here next week with another postcard of the week. So take care and we'll see you later. Bye bye.